Mobile television production facilities for this broadcast are made possible by a grant from Walmart. Walmart, with their location on the White Horse Pike in Somerdale.
Welcome everyone to Channel 19 as we're going to be presenting some wrestling here today as the Sterling Silver Knights take on the Penngrove Red Devils here. And you see right here, Sterling right now leading 1-7. You see the Colonial Patriot standings where Sterling right now 1-7, 1-2 in the division ranking. And of course, the Gloucester Lions are now winning the Colonial Patriot standings, as we saw Haddon Heights winning it. And then we take the Colonial also the other standings of the Colonial Tri-County standings here. And you're seeing Penngrove 3-6, 2-2 in their division, and Woodstown Wolverines 8-1, so almost undefeated, but 4-0 in their division right now. And you see the Overbrook Rams says they went over to the Tri-County last year, I believe. And right here, I'm John Hallwood, right now announcing, and of course my play-by-play announcer right here is Christopher Burdash. So what are we going to be seeing during this match?
I'd probably say, depending by the looks of the current situation with forfeits right now, they basically have the same amount of forfeits. This isn't a case where one of us has a full team, the other doesn't. So right now, with all being considered, I feel like this could be a good match tonight.
So we are preparing for ourselves of course to you, Chris, a very good match. And again, you're looking through the lineup, there's about 4 forfeits for Sterling.
And 4 forfeits for Penngrove.
So, I mean, it's pretty even. But not to mention, you might see some of these matches where they have double, like the 138. They might keep someone up and then put someone down right in.
Yeah, they could bump someone up to avoid a forfeit in those different matches.
So technically, really, it's almost looking like...
but by the looks of it, they can only fix 1 forfeit here. So at the least that they could fix themselves, they have 3 forfeits if they decide to bump up one of the wrestlers at 138.
And we're still waiting for the Sterling team, of course, to come out. I believe we are going straight to varsity, no JV.
It is all varsity tonight, no JV and no middle school.
So right now we're still waiting for Sterling varsity right now. And we still don't know what they're starting with. Do we know what the starting weight's going to be? And we just got confirmation. It's going to be 182. So that's where they're going to start off with the heavyweights. So, I mean, you see already right there in the 220s that they're already missing a person. I'm surprised not to see Jameer Richardson in there. I don't know why he hasn't been in there. He's been playing some nice wrestling.
Yeah, he has been doing really nice wrestling, especially with he definitely showed a very good display against the Haddonfield wrestler in that match, that 285 match. The undefeated Haddonfield wrestler against what I can only say was I'd assume a first-year wrestler in Sterling, Richardson.
Yeah, he is
and he pushed it into overtime with him. I think round 3 rounds of overtime?
Yeah, it was about 3 rounds. It got to the point where, like, even just by this point, just standing would have counted as a win.
Yeah, that was a great display by him there for just a first-year wrestler, no less.
It's going to be interesting if he's going to, with a lot of things now, if now Sterling's going to go back to like a regular season for next season, like, you know, where all the regular sports would start off, or they're going to continue doing this just for right now. And if that's the case, then Jameer Richardson might have another opportunity to play wrestling because he does play basketball.
Yeah. I feel that maybe that we probably are going to go back to a normal season next year. As a matter of fact, I think we might go back to a quote-unquote normal schedule next year. Although I'm not going to be here next year. I'm currently a senior.
I got 1 more year.
You got 1 more year under your belt?
Yeah, I got 1 more year under my belt, you know. And then they're just going to take the boot and kick you.
Live it to the fullest.
Yeah. And
it goes by so fast.
It does. And right now you see some of the cutouts. As we were just seeing right now, the
Sterling wrestlers
entering right now. Again, Trey Potts, one of the footballers, and
he was even a wrestler last year too.
Oh, really? Was he?
He was a wrestler last year.
I don't know if he was or wasn't.
He was a wrestler.
Again, we're going to start with the 182s, and again, Sterling's team just got here, and we're talking about forfeits. It's going to be interesting on how this game plays out. Could be a very, like you said, a very close game. But looking at some of these records that Sterling has, it looks like it could be quite a fun match for them. I mean, Casimir Jeanray 9-2, and then John Toomey 9-3. No one yet has hit the double digits, so we could see 2 players hitting double digits. And we'll take a listen to the national anthem. Welcome you back right after that, after the national anthem, as now the 2 captains from either team will come and
they'll come meet in the middle.
Come meet in the middle, yeah. What happens in the middle?
No clue, never been there.
So let's see. Fist bumps, and we're going to see on the weight class. We do believe that it's
currently 182. Based off the fact that currently see Schwab and Shipley all ready to go.
Could we see Shipley maybe move up? Well, it's looking like. Right now, where it stands, it looks like Shipley might be going up, doing. This is going to be quite interesting, actually, if it is Shipley. We're going to take a listen. Let's listen in to the names.
Wrestling 182. For Penngrove, James for Sterling, Shipley.
So it looks like we are starting out with Shipley at 182 against James Emmel.
Shipley entering in this one 4-8. We don't know about Emmel, but Shipley's always been a very great wrestler, and you see right here already Shipley a little bit of a dangerous spot now, and no one's going to get any points from that. But
he quickly gets in and grabs the leg. He goes for the takedown. He trips the other leg. It looks like he actually over-rotates a bit too much, and Emmel takes advantage of it. And it looks like they now move back to their feet as no points were given out. Feeling jockeying for position, trying to get head control. Now they break up and move back to the middle. Emmel going for a single leg. He gets the single leg in.
Shipley right now
Shipley
in trouble.
trying to get himself out of the situation where he gets brought down for the 2 by Emmel. So it looks like Emmel's trying to go for a cradle. Shipley's holding on strong as Emmel goes for wrist control, but Shipley's slowly bringing himself back up to his hands and knees. He's back up to his feet. Emmel lifts him up and returns him back down to the mat. Shipley quick to get himself back up to his knees and back up to his hands. Trying to get himself stably back up, but he gets brought straight back down as they are just about to go out of bounds. So looks like Emmel's going for a cradle. He breaks the cradle and goes for something else. Shipley again, slowly bringing himself back up to his hands and feet. Emmel trying to go for another cradle again. Looks like Shipley reverses it, and now he gets the half in, and he gets the pin.
Talk about a great match already. Eric Shipley starting off this Sterling team with a pin right now, and Penn's already upset about that one.
That was interesting. I've never seen a cradle go into a half before. I don't even know if that was a half either.
Well, we'll take a look right here. You're gonna see
great takedown there. He brings the leg in and he trips him, brings him down for the 2, and that's kind of where the rest of the match went.
And we're gonna listen to 195.
For Penngrove, Anthony Thomas. For Sterling, Shaw.
All right, for a 195 match, we have Jason Schwab against Anthony Thomas. Both of them going straight to it, trying to push jockey for positions. They're circling a bit.
Jason Schwab entering this match 4 and 3.
Thomas gets a head snap there. He holds him down. He went for a cradle there. Didn't look like he was able to get the cradle, but he does get the 2 as Thomas tries to go for another cradle. Schwab making his way back up to trying to make his way back up to his feet. As Thomas is trying to roll him over for a pin. Now he's trying to lock in a half.
Schwab in some real danger right now.
He's in a little bit of trouble, but he's keeping himself strong. He's keeping himself flat in the stomach, keeping himself from rolling over. He's peeling those halves off. He's slowly making his way up to his knees and his hands and knees. Thomas trying to drive him forward to get him back down. Thomas trying to gain control, but Schwab almost had himself up to his feet for a second there, but Thomas made a great mat return, bringing him back down to the mat. Looks like he was trying to lock in a half, but he might actually might be going for the wrong side of the hip there. He does manage to get the half in there, and now he's running the half. And he does get it in, and that looks like it looks like it's a pin. There we go.
There we go. It's going to be now back to a tie game. Jason unable to hold on to it.
As Sterling and Penngrove match just went up 6-6.
Wrestling 220.
looks like we are now moving over to our 220 match, but this pin here, he locks in and just Schwab he just couldn't move there.
220 match. This one looks like to be a forfeit. Yep, it is going to be a forfeit for Sterling. So. So Sterling already now down by 6, and we're going to go into the heaviest of the heavyweights, 285.
Wrestling 285.
We'll take a listen.
For Penngrove, Armstead.
Oh no, it's going to be a forfeit. Another forfeits for Sterling right here.
As we now move from the heaviest weight to the lightest
Now
weight.
wrestling 106.
106 here. And
Looks like this will be a forfeit too.
yeah.
All the way up to 120 will be
For
forfeits.
Penngrove, Jacobs.
Actually, for 113, it looks like it will be a double forfeit.
113 is a double forfeit. Now wrestling 120.
Now for 120, we have a forfeit against
For Sterling,
Penngrove
John.
here.
John right now goes to 10 and 2.
Now wrestling 126.
Clark.
Jacob Clark, one of the commentators here for Sterling's Tech Crew.
For
Also getting a
Sterling,
forfeit.
And in 3 and 10.
Let me say, these have been some really intense matches tonight.
Oh yeah, quite intense.
Double
So many
forfeit.
pins
Sterling
coming.
and Penngrove has been putting on an amazing show, giving it their all out on that match.
Now wrestling 138.
We now move up to our 132
2.
match.
Yeah, take
For
a listen right here.
Penngrove, Dugan.
We're gonna take a listen for Sterling.
For Sterling, Kevin Stubbs.
Kevin Stubbs entering this match 7 and 5, and Chris, I've been saying match, not game. Just want to let you know.
I know. If someone would have said game, someone would have pointed you out.
True.
And then we would have had to take you to the mat for that one. Wouldn't be a wrestling match anymore. It would be, well, it still would, but it would be a wrestling match between two Tech Crew announcers. And considering that one of them was a wrestler before, I think we know who'd win.
Me? Nah.
Dreams tennis player.
Hey, don't forget about the soccer. Don't forget about the soccer.
Soccer, that makes it better. And anyway, it looks like Kevin Stubbs has a high C here as Dugan sprawls, both of them trying to figure out what to do, but it looks like it might actually end in a stalemate, as neither of them are really going anywhere. It ends in a stalemate there as they both go back to neutral. Both of them trying to circle, trying to line up their shots.
He did call
Stubbs
that.
fakes a shot.
He did call he did call out for that stall. I mean, not that stall.
Stalemate.
Stalemate.
The Stubbs gets the single leg, and now he almost has full control here. He just needs to get his head free.
Oh, that's gonna be
And
a
now
2
he
though.
does, and he gets the 2. Duggan trying to get himself back up to his feet, but Stubbs gets control of the arms and brings him back down. Dugan back up to his feet again. Dugan running the circle to try to get himself free from the grip. He almost does. And Stubbs manages to bring him return back to the mat a second time. And he almost has the mat return a third time, and he gets the mat return a third time.
Usually someone would say the third time's the charm, but he's going for a fourth, unable to still. Kevin Stubbs holding strong.
That was incredible strength by Kevin Stubbs. Each time that Actually, both incredible strength by both of them. Actually, as a matter of fact, I should say.
That third time though, that looked like he almost got out of it, but Kevin Stubbs just grabbed onto his legs.
Yeah, he quickly switched gears. There's no. Looks like Dugan's on top. Stubbs tries to get himself back up to his feet, but it looks like it's going to be a reversal. Duggan's holding a close grip onto him to try to keep himself from being reversed, but it looks like there will be a reversal here. As Stubbs has a pin, he almost has a half in, but he doesn't manage to complete the pin.
Dugan, what a great job getting out of that one. Really dangerous right there. Stubbs just couldn't handle it.
Looks like Stubbs has a bar arm here, and he also has wrist control. Looks like he could get a pin in here, but Duggan's keeping himself strong to the mat. It looks like he gets out of the bar arm. It looks like Stubbs is trying to do something, but Duggan's not budging too much. Stubbs now going for the pipe to try to get him back down onto the mat, which he has been getting him down to the mat here.
Just needs that little something. Is this the Bulldog?
This is not the Bulldog.
No, it's not, no.
This is definitely something else.
It's going to be another.
It looks like it's about to go out of bounds, and it does.
3 points right here. I mean, now, do you go for the tech fault now?
I mean, you're 28 seconds left into the
second
period. I'd probably say go for the pin.
Go for the pin.
Once you reach maybe like halfway into the third period, I'd say go for the tech. Duggan making very quick move, very swift movements to try to get himself out of that situation, but Stubbs managing to keep him back down to the mat. Looks like he almost has he almost actually had a interesting bulldog there. He looks like now going for a cradle with 3 seconds left to go. I don't think he's going to be able to complete that cradle, but he keeps Duggan from getting back up to his feet for a point.
He almost got something right there. If he just put enough a little bit more or something, I don't know, but.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Now both of them back up to neutral. This is definitely not a situation that Duggan wants to be in, especially with the consideration that he is in the very possibility for a tech fall here. It looks like there is a bit of a pin here. Kevin Stubbs has control of the arm, keeping him from being able to roll all the way to his stomach.
He's gonna get the 3. No, he's gonna get 2.
Another single leg there as he gets back on top. Duggan trying to reverse. He does get the leg in, but Stubbs is trying to find a way to reverse it here. Very interesting situation for the both of them. As Duggan tries to get a hold of the head and roll him through. Looks like he decides to stop and change something else here. As Stubbs was keeping himself being pinned pretty well. Looked like Duggan almost had Stubbs for like a split second there, but he managed to, he basically completely swatted away Duggan's arm and got back on top. And Stubbs had a half there for a second, and now he's trying to suck him back in. With less than 30 seconds to go,
yeah,
it looks
they're going for the tech fault.
He's going straight for that tech. And he gets the tech, not the tech, I'm sorry. It looks like they're very close to the tech.
That should be, oh no.
Nope, that is not it, but that will be a major decision there.
Oh, wait, no, wait. Wait, no, maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. 13. Sorry, my bad.
Get one more point away from a tech.
Yeah, one more point away. But I think
This shot right here,
Coach is actually going to discuss this. If it should be a tech, this is actually we're discussing right now. It looks like it's discussing points right now, and it's a tech.
look at that.
Wow.
Sterling comes away with the tech, bringing Penngrove's lead only to be up by 1 point.
I don't know how.
And I feel that Sterling's probably going to take the lead in this upcoming match, because right now we're at our 138 match.
Don't jinx anything just yet. It's John Toomey. We're gonna take a listen to the one.
Tillman. For Sterling. Toomey.
So Toomey taking on Tillman.
Both of them going straight through it, trying to circle and jockey for position.
This could be a very even matchup right here. Again, we don't know about the Penngrove's standings of players, but we know that John Toomey's 9-3. He's looking for that double-digit win right here.
Yeah, he's definitely one of Sterling's star players. He's the team captain for Sterling. He's a very great wrestler. Looks like Tillman went for a shot there, but it was blocked by Toomey. Toomey goes for a counter shot, but it was blocked by Tillman. He's now back trying to gain head control, try to gain wrist control back in the middle. Toomey snapped the head down and went for a single leg, but it was sprawled out by Tillman. Tillman looks like he might be trying to go for...
Toomey's going to get the reverse.
Oh, that was a pretty cool reversal there. He went for like a cartwheel or something and got the 2. I mean, 2 is a 2 at the end of the day. Now it looks, he has control. Toomey looks like he has hip control here as he's now trying to pull on the head to try to bring him to his back here. It looks like he's getting close to getting him on his back here. Tillman manages to reset himself. He tries to gain control of his hips back, but Toomey's still locking the leg, but Tillman manages to get out, so now he's back to a stable position, but looks like Toomey has a bar on him in here.
Uh-oh.
Looks like he might have a pin,
and
it is a pin.
And I guess you did predict the future.
I know I did. As Toomey takes the win for a pin win for Sterling, bringing them in the lead. That was an amazing bar arm there. He walks it through, holds him there for the pin, and that was a pretty quick decision for a pin. As the wrestler over there did not seem too happy for Penngrove.
No, he doesn't. Take a listen real quick to the next match.
For Sterling, Salto. For Penngrove, Knight.
We're already down to the 152s already. So, quite a fast matchup, you know.
Yeah, we only have about
so much wrestling going on, you know.
Oh yeah, it's been a very intense night.
I mean, all joking aside, it has been an intense night for both of these teams, though.
Yeah, there have been some pretty good matches here. Like Clark against Thin Air. That was a great match.
Anyway, Chris Salto's taking on Chris Salto.
Deshaun Knight.
Deshaun Knight, sorry.
Yes, Knight against the Knights here tonight. 3 rhymes in a row. I'll stop there as we have.
Please.
Looks like both of them trying to gain wrist control here. Looks like they're about to go out of bounds zone, which they do. Salto trying to go for a shot there just before they go out of bounds.
And I'm gonna Chris Salto going into this.
Salto going straight for a shot there, but it instantly gets sprawled by Knight.
Match 4 and 6. Chris Salto match right now is 4 and 6. Chris Salto a little bit in danger.
Salto is managing to keep Knight from getting around for the 2. But it looks like Salto's grip could be slipping here. It looks like they're still at a standoff here. That could possibly end in a stalemate.
Uh-oh. It might not. It might end in a pin right
Might
here.
end in a pin possibly. It looks like they're about to go out of bounds, but no, it will be a pin for Penngrove.
The Knight beats the Knight. Right? The Knight beats Josh.
It was funnier when I did it.
Yeah.
As we can see here, he kind of locks that head in for a guillotine, and he cranks on the head and tries to hold the pin.
And we're going to listen to the 160s. Just 2 more matches, right?
Looks like there might have been a bit of blood. By the looks of it.
Yeah.
We don't see it, but it's there.
Our next game, Thursday, April 15th, which is just tomorrow, is girls volleyball as they still we don't know yet, 4:30 playoff game. Sterling's going to take against the Pinelands or Middle Township, live on Channel 19, of course, on YouTube.com/TV19. And again, Sterling entering that matchup as the number 4th seed, and Stevens will take on the forfeit.
Stevens will take the forfeit, and it looks like in this next match, Penngrove has to take the pin. Either they pin and win, they get the decision and lose, or they get a tech and tie it up.
So David Barber entering in this 6 and 5, but speed,
power, he's a bull.
Yep, you see it right there.
Just like that. Gets a hold of both the legs, strives forward, and there was really nothing stopping him there.
He just powers his way through, and honestly, wrestling, I think, has also helped him, his football skills out a lot. He's just, in a way, just an animal.
Oh yeah,
in the best of ways.
He's definitely an animal. I could definitely say that wrestling and football goes hand in hand with some of the stuff that you learn and use, whether it be on the field or the mat.
No, he usually doesn't have his hair out as much as I guess he didn't have the cap on for today.
That he decided to let his gorgeous hair go, show it to the world, you know.
Might as well. I'm just saying because it could affect him, just his eyesight, but it seems not to be really that much.
Looks like both of them are trying to go for a throw here as David gets the throw, but there was a reversal in the throw.
Just too much power. Right now, David Barber, he can take the loss, just can't get a pin or a tech. Well, actually, no, you could take a tech if you want.
He could take a tech, but it would end in a tie. Unless we're going by the rule that whoever gets more pins.
And Sterling has more pins.
Sterling would have more pins.
Actually, wait, would the forfeits actually count as pins, though?
I don't think so.
If that's the case, then I believe Penngrove would win.
So for in the case of who gets more pins, if that were the case, we would now be in a situation where Penngrove would have to pin to win. Looks like with less than 10 seconds to go, we're not going to really go anywhere with, Penngrove's not going to really get anywhere with getting those pins in. Right here, David Barber, he gets the throw.
He gets it.
He gets the hip toss, he gets the throw.
Just too much momentum.
Too much momentum, and Gold just rolls it through and gets the reversal there. David Barber was smart, though, and he rolled onto his stomach as quick as possible so he could avoid the pin. Now we move on to period 2 with Gould just above Barber with the points, 2-0. Gould starting on top. Barber gets a reversal. Now they're both back up to their feet.
Just 1 point behind now, Barber is.
Both of them trying to gain head and wrist control here as they circle back to the middle. Both of them kind of push each other away to try to re-strategize what they're going to do.
Right now, clock is going to be the longest time for David Barber. It's going to look like it's going to take forever to get it down all the way to 0.
It's going to be forever for both of them. Actually, no, it would be pretty quick for Gould because he has to get this pin. Yeah. As Barber blocks a shot, they're back up to their feet here. It's been a little bit slow. I mean, you'd be expecting Gould to be kind of pushing into overdrive here to try to get that pin as best as possible, but it looks like he's patient. He's taking his time here.
I kind of wonder if he's trying to wear out Barber.
If that's the case, I don't think that's going to work for very obvious reasons like this.
And you don't want to. Barber could be in a
Barber
position.
could be finishing this. Barber could finish this, and he does. And just like that, Sterling runs away with the win, 41-30.
Oh wait, I'm not.
Could we have?
Do we have another match?
Right here, he gets the slam in, and even though he doesn't get the half, he just drives. They kind of flip over, straight back up to his feet, drive, lifts up, slams him back down, gains control of the upper body, and the rest is history. It looks like we just have a couple of extra matches here. Quote unquote JV. I wouldn't call them JV though. I think.
By the looks of things, it could be Jason Shaw going up. So these won't count. Sterling has won as varsity. They are now
2-6.
2-6. I thought it was no.
They're 2-7.
Sway, come back. I'll let Gio go. We'll send somebody else in.
Looks like they're switching wrestlers. Interesting. So looks like we definitely have Shaw for Sterling wrestling his second match of the night. Coach coming in to fix the tape on his shoe there. Looks like they replaced a wrestler. They switched out someone. So again, this is not extra matches for the game match. This is just extra matches because why not?
So again, Sterling has won varsity, and it's going to be another just a couple matches, for Penngrove's JV.
Looked like Parente was trying to get a toss in there, but Schwab was trying to keep himself low to keep himself good balance there, but he did bring him down, but just out of bounds.
Schwab's foot, and if we we could get another replay of that, actually. He's in a lot of pain.
Got stuck in the mat.
We're going to take a look right here.
Got stuck in the mat.
It looks like at more of his calf or ankle area. He's holding his, like, around his toe area.
Let's see what's going on here. Look at both his feet.
I'm more saying it's that foot right there, this one. Right now,
I don't think it's that one, just off the leg that they're currently looking at. He might have awkwardly landed on his foot.
could be.
Off screen, where the camera didn't catch it while he was.
No, I think it was during that like tumble down. Though I think it's.
Here's another angle here. So I think it's.
Oh, yeah, right there.
It's not that he landed awkwardly; it's that he kind of landed with his foot up, and all the weight of both of them just kind of pressed down and compacted his foot there.
And that's gonna. He's able to get up. He's right now hopping on. It's just great to see that he's able to get up, though.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt a lot more tomorrow, and that's actually gonna do it right there. That is the last match. Sounds like that's gonna end in an injury, of course. Schwab. Sterling gets a victory. Not a game that we've seen in a while. And we're hearing that Mr. K is gonna try and do a post-game show. So there's post-game show to follow. So Chris, what do you like? What do you see?
Well, I saw a lot of great performances out of people like Jean Ray, Clark. Heavyweight match that was a good match, but all jokes aside, all the wrestlers they did their best on the mat. They did really well. That was a very close game that came down to the last two. A great performance out of all of them. Just like I said, it was going to be a close match.
Close match it was, and we'll take a short break, and we'll be right back with the post-game show.
Cinnamon butter. This is mine now. That was mine. Hey, give it back. No.
Family will be cared for.
Give it back. Give it back. Give it back. Oh, a pillow. I should whack him with it. I'm telling Mom. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry here. That's it. It's okay. Can I get some? Yum. Thank you. Can I watch TV with you? Sure. Big City Greens. Hey, Leah, you want to play with me? Yeah. Yeah. Can I play with you? Sure. Sorry for being mean to you, Vaughn. It's okay, Leah. I love you. Ooh, cinnamon butter. This is mine now.
People are oblivious to the facts and supportive of the fiction. What should you believe? Believe the facts. COVID-19 is a real problem, and here's how you can do your part. Social distancing works. 6 feet apart from everyone. Proper mask placement prevents the virus from getting in and out, and lets you breathe normally. And if you're not near a sink, you can use hand sanitizer to kill the virus before it can keep spreading. But whenever you can, wash your hands. Soap, water, happy birthday. You know the drill. Let's help each other get through this. Stay safe, stay healthy, and go to cdc.gov for more information.
fighters in this one. They do have one more match for us here on TV. I believe that's Monday. They have Cherilise, but we had some time today, so we wanted to grab them right now. Who's our first wrestler?
How you doing?
And how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Let's make sure we got his. Were we good on his mic? All right. Did you think we'd ever wrestle this year?
Did I think I would ever wrestle this year?
As a team, you think we'd ever make it with COVID and what was going on?
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah. I trusted everybody on the team. They keep themselves on point, you know, not going on parties and stuff. And as you can see, we're all still here and we're all still wrestling.
You did a nice job too. Talk about a little bit about your match tonight and how you won that.
It was a hard-fought match. I did what I had to do and out there wrestled. And I knew I was going to win. I just went out there what I had to do and came out with a good victory. And I'm happy about that.
What's your finishing move? Is there a move you like to go to when you're wrestling?
Double leg. I love the double leg. I've been doing the double leg since I first started wrestling. And there's an old saying, you got to keep doing it until you get it right. And that's what I've always done, and it played out great today.
How about future plans as you leave Sterling, whether it be for in school, work? What are we
I plan to go to college.
You have any idea what you're doing yet?
Huh?
You know what you're going to do yet?
Yeah, engineering.
Oh,
we go for engineering, yeah.
Awesome job. Congratulations on a great career at Sterling.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring our next guy in. Who's next, guys? Who's next? All right. Kazi's going to come up. Come up, Kazi. Kazi, outstanding wrestling career. How long have you been wrestling?
3 years.
3 years is it?
Yeah.
How tough was it for you to pick up wrestling?
It was just hard, like during conditioning and picking up new skills, just like that. This is pretty difficult.
Now, you have another sport that you consider your future sport.
Yeah.
How does this sport help soccer?
It helps me stay conditioned, stay in shape, and stuff like that.
Did you surprise yourself at how well you've done in wrestling so far, or is it something you kind of expected?
No, I'm actually surprised that I did pretty well.
You certainly did. We just asked the other guy, future plans. Once you graduate Sterling, what are you looking to do? Going to school, playing sports, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm looking to go play soccer overseas.
Overseas, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that'd be a great experience. Well, good luck with that. It's been great watching you throughout your career here at Sterling and before. Thank you. All right, who's next? Come on up. All right, come up a little closer for me. Who do we have here now?
Christopher Salto.
Christopher, what's something that you've learned from this wrestling season thus far for yourself?
What I learned is that anything is possible, you know? Really, that's it.
I started with this interview thinking, did you think 6 months ago or so that as a team, because of COVID, did you think we'd be out here, or what were your thoughts on that?
I really thought that we weren't going to have a season at all since COVID started.
But you've got to be happy you've been out here then.
Yeah.
For people who may be watching who didn't wrestle, tell us a little bit on like a practice day. Like we had a match today. What's a practice day like? What time and what's involved?
We usually here by like 3:30. Start about 3. We do some lifting or running, and then we start like doing some work.
And then you're just working out down in the weight room down there.
Yeah.
How about future plans for you when you graduate Sterling High School?
My future plans so far, I am very undecided right now. So.
Well, I hope you've decided what you want to do. Great job. We appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. All right, I believe I got to get. Oh, here's John hiding behind us. John's one of my TV students, so I know John very well. John, first of all, congratulations on an outstanding year thus far.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask the same question I asked the other guys. Mentally, how tough was this season been, not knowing if we were going to have a season, and just the way it's gone? Mentally, how has this season been different from other seasons?
Yeah, in the beginning, it was a little tough, not knowing if we had one or not. I mean, I was a little worried because I'm a senior, and I obviously want to have a senior season. But once I heard we were going to have one, I knew I was going to do good. Just put my all into it.
So something that's a little different this year. In other years, you knew that you've qualified, you're going to wrestle off, and you're going to go. Explain to people how this year, you are moving on, I believe, is what I'm told. How's this year been different when it comes to that?
Well, I don't even know how it works, to be honest. I mean, the whole regions thing, I don't know how they're doing that. I don't know. So we don't have districts this year, it's just straight regions. So I don't know who picks, I don't know how they pick, but I mean,
So it was kind of important, whatever you did. That's why Coach was telling me it's important to get some of these last matches in to get you in there.
Yeah.
How does the season change for you as a wrestler now that more or less you got one team match left and we're more or less getting ready for the individual season? How do things change, or are they the same for you when you prepare in the room?
I mean, they're not too. It's not too different. Same training, same everything, just less people. It's more one-on-one practice. I mean, nothing's really different when it goes to training. I mean, there's just less people, more room to work on your own things.
Now, are you pretty much aware of the wrestlers in your path as you move on? Have you wrestled most of them throughout your career?
Yeah, basically, yeah. I've wrestled 90% of the kids at my weight in the state. I've done different tournaments, different things, so.
And what makes you different or gives you that chance to maybe move on far as you go along?
Skill, I guess. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Do you have, I've talked to a lot of kids over the years, they have a set finishing move that it's like their go-to move. Do you read the opponent, or do you kind of, you know what you want to do coming in?
I kind of just, when I feel what I feel, when I'm in the match, if something's there, I'm going to take it.
Good. Again, enjoyed watching you wrestle throughout your whole career here. Future plans for you once you graduate in Sterling?
Thinking about college, not sure where yet, but probably a county college.
Good. Well, good luck as you move on, and good luck as you graduate.
Thank you.
See you in class. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us here today. Again, we want to thank all the wrestlers. We have one more match coming up. And again, in that other match, I believe it's going to be Monday against Cherry Hill East. We'll have that match for you. Tomorrow, we are going to have a playoff, volleyball playoff, 4:30, varsity only. The winner moves on in the Group 2 playoffs. I want to thank my two students who did an outstanding job. Christopher Burdash did a great job. John Hallwood did a great job. I got Nick behind the camera, and directing in the truck, Andrew Kane doing an outstanding job. And Sheree is around here. So there's Sheree. She's over there. She's helping out too. So there's Sheree. Here's the two guys over here. They did an outstanding job. For everyone here at Channel 9 Team, hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Again, volleyball playoff tomorrow, coming back again with wrestling on Monday. Have a great day, everybody.